Graham Hill's iron-willed determination, immense pride, and incredible courage enabled him to triumph over drivers who were naturally more gifted. Yet despite the talent of his peers, none was as popular with the public as Hill. With his signature mustache, quick wit, and larger-than-life personality, he thrived in the limelight. A born entertainer, Hill became one of the first Formula One media stars, beloved for his humor and charm. Even as his skills waned toward the end of his career, his fans remained loyal. Tragically, millions were shocked when he died not behind the wheel of a racing car, but at the controls of his personal plane. Norman Graham Hill was born in North London on February 15, 1929. He credited his determination to his mother and his sense of humor to his father, a stockbroker. Growing up in wartime London during the Blitz, Hill needed every ounce of both qualities to endure the challenges of life in a bomb-ravaged city. As a young boy, he played drums in a Boy Scout band and attended a technical school. By age 16, he became an apprentice at the Smith Instrument Company. Hill bought his first motorcycle, but a crash on a foggy night left him with a broken thigh and a permanently shortened left leg. In 1952, Hill joined the London Rowing Club and found he had a natural talent for the sport, which he would later honor by wearing the club's emblem, 8 vertical stripes representing oars, on his racing helmet. Before his racing career took off, he served in the Royal Navy, an experience he despised. Hill's protest against the compulsory service came in the form of growing the neatly trimmed mustache that would become his signature look. Hill's racing career began almost by accident in 1953 when he impulsively took a few laps in a Formula 3 car at Brands Hatch. He was immediately captivated by the thrill of racing, but 2 significant obstacles stood in his way. He barely knew how to drive, and he lacked the financial means to support a racing career. Determined, Hill bought a 1934 Morris, taught himself to drive, and got his road license. He quit his job at Smith's, collected unemployment benefits, and talked his way into a job as a mechanic at a racing school. It wasn't long before he became an instructor. He also crossed paths with Colin Chapman, the mastermind behind Lotus Cars. After persuading Chapman to give him a part-time role, Hill soon earned a full-time position and occasional opportunities to race. In 1958, Chapman launched Team Lotus into Formula One, and Graham Hill became one of its drivers. Unfortunately, the Lotus cars of that time were slow and unreliable, prompting Hill to switch to BRM in 1960. It appeared to be a poor career move, as the BRM team had spent a decade struggling in the sport. However, Hill's relentless optimism and leadership breathed new life into the team. He worked tirelessly, boosting morale and gradually achieving better results. His perseverance paid off in 1962 when Hill won races in Holland, Germany, Italy, and South Africa, securing the World Championship, a victory well-deserved. Hill was not only a top-tier driver, but also a fan favorite. With his roguish mustache, playful wink, and sharp humor, Hill thrived as a media personality. He became famous for his party antics, from dancing on tables to performing striptease routines, and once even streaking around a swimming pool. His flirtatious behavior often left his wife, but the mother of their 3 children, 2 daughters and their son Damon, who would later follow in his father's footsteps as a Formula One champion. Exasperated, Hill's carefree spirit extended to his hobby of flying, and he became the sometimes reckless pilot of Hilarious Airways. Despite his light-hearted public persona, Hill had a darker side. He was known for his fiery temper and could be cuttingly harsh when in a bad mood. These episodes became more frequent as BRM's performance declined, though Hill managed to win the Indianapolis 500 in 1966. Seeking a fresh start, Hill returned to Team Lotus in 1967, where he worked alongside the legendary Jim Clark. After Clark's tragic death in 1968 and the subsequent loss of Mike Spence, Hill became the emotional and practical leader of a grieving team. Despite Lotus's fragile cars, Hill persevered, winning in Spain, Monaco, and Mexico to claim his 2nd world championship. Hill's career peaked in 1969 when he won the Monaco Grand Prix for a record 5th time, earning him the title Mr. Monaco. However, his success was short-lived. A terrible crash in the final race of the season in the U.S. left Hill with a badly broken right knee and dislocated left leg. Though he recovered and continued to race, he was never the same. He spent lackluster seasons with Rob Walker and Brabham, but a victory at the 1,972 Sierra Leone's Man's Race secured his place in history as the only driver to win motorsport's prestigious Triple Crown: the Monaco Grand Prix, the Indianapolis 500, and the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Despite this crowning achievement, Hill's pride drove him to continue racing past his prime. In 1973, he founded Embassy Hill Racing, but his team's lackluster performance culminated in the humiliation of failing to qualify for the 1975 Monaco Grand Prix. Accepting the inevitable, Hill retired as a driver, but planned to focus on managing the team with rising star Tony Breeze as his lead driver. Tragically, Hill's life ended abruptly on November 29, 1975. Returning from a test session in France, his plane crashed in dense fog while trying to land near London, killing Hill, Breeze, and 4 other team members. The world mourned the loss of a motorsport legend. Graham Hill's life was one of resilience, courage, and undeniable talent. Though he faced many setbacks, his determination never wavered. Hill's legacy is not only marked by his racing accomplishments, but also by his charisma and pioneering role in the sport. His name remains etched in motorsport history as one of the greatest drivers of all time, and his influence continues through his son Damon Hill, who carried the family's legacy forward.
Hello McLaren faithfuls. If you loved this video, make sure to hit that like button, drop a comment below, and subscribe so you never miss any McLaren F1 updates with relaxing ASMR elements. Your support is what keeps this incredible community growing stronger every day. Let's continue the conversation and share our passion for McLaren F1 together. Discover my journey as a passionate creator navigating life with challenging disabilities. Despite the obstacles, I'm determined to follow my dreams and share my love for McLaren and F1 with the world. By becoming a patron, you'll not only be supporting my dream, but you'll also gain access to exclusive content, including untold stories of legendary F1 drivers and much more. Your support can truly make a difference in my life, helping me continue to do what I love. Click the link below and enjoy.